First up on the bulletin, massive controversy has been sparked off with the RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat. Him saying that the consecration date of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya should be celebrated as the Pratishtha Dvashami, which is marking the true independence as per him for Bharat. He has emphasized that this day signifies the establishment of independence after centuries of foreign invasions. Mohan Bhagwat has highlighted that although India gained political freedom from the British on the 15th of August 1947, the spirit of India's vision was not fully realized. He has added that the true independence of India, which had faced many centuries of persecution, was established on the day of Pran Pratishtha of the Ram Mandir. Watch this.
अनेक शतकों से परचक्र झेलने वाले भारत के सच्चे स्वतंत्रता की प्रतिष्ठा उस दिन हो गई। स्वतंत्रता थी, प्रतिष्ठित नहीं थी। अनेक शतकों से परचक्र झेलने वाले भारत के सच्चे स्वतंत्रता की प्रतिष्ठा उस दिन हो गई। स्वतंत्रता थी, प्रतिष्ठित नहीं थी।
Well, let me go across to Govind Gurjar, who is joining us, as well as Pradeep Datta, senior editor. Govind, I'm going to come to you first. Can you tell us the context within which the RSS chief has made this statement, which is definitely going to be sparking off a massive controversy?
Yeah, absolutely. It somewhat looks like that lots of ammunition has been given to the opposition to attack on Mohan Bhagwat, because, you know, Mohan Bhagwat has made the comparison and in fact he presented the facts and figures like the consecration of Ram temple is the real sign of the independence of India. You know that right. He also said that in 15th August 47 India got the political independence, but real independence has been got through
on the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Mandir, which happened last year at this time. Let me go across to Waris Pathan of the AIMIM, who's joining us. Waris Pathan ji, your first reaction to what Mohan Bhagwat has said, that political independence was one thing, but the real independence of Bharat came at the Pran Pratishtha.
This is the insult to the martyrs who have lost their life for the independence of our great nation. India got independence 1947. We believe that is the independence. On 15 August every year, the Prime Minister was a flag at the Red Fort. That is the independence. But here Mohan Bhagwat wants to create some kind of controversy. Every now and then he comes earlier, but nobody is listening to him. Even the Hindu brothers are not listening to him now. He said, what is the need for digging up mosques and searching for shivlings or mandirs? So why to make such kind of thing? Well, the country will run on the basis of constitution, on the basis of Astha. So we say he should refrain himself from making such kind of statements.
But Waris Pathanji, you and your party, you hailed Mohan Bhagwat when he made that statement about stop digging up every mandir, and today you are attacking him.
Well, I am saying that is why I say that he is in the habit of making such kind of statements. Every now and then he is taking a U-turn. Sometimes he is saying like this, sometimes he says this. And one thing is sure, what the nation, everybody knows, the country knows, that the RSS was never a part of the independence of our great nation. They never hoisted our tricolor on their headquarters at Nagpur for 52 years. For them, our tricolor was Upshugun. For them, the Bhagwa color was the Shogun. So what is their role in the independence of the country? Nothing. But now, why to make such kind of statement? He should refrain himself from making such.
He should refrain himself is what AIMIM is saying. Varis Pathanji, do stay on with us. Udit Raj of the Congress Party is also joining us. But before I come to you, sir, let me go across to Vinod Bansal of the VHP. Vinod Bansal ji, आपने बस सुना, वारिस पठान बोल रहे हैं कि it's an insult to all the martyrs जो freedom struggle है, जो Prime Minister जाके Red Fort में झंडा लहराते हैं. It's an insult to the entire institution and the country.
देखिए, इस पार्टी का नाम मुसलमान हो और जो रजाकारों की चाटुकारी करती हो, जिसने पोस्ट इंडिपेंडेंस के दौरान भी पाकिस्तान का साथ दिया हो, जिस पार्टी जो मुस्लिम लीग के साथ खड़ी हुई हो, आप मुझे बताइए वो पार्टी इंडिपेंडेंस की बात न करे तो ज्यादा बेटर है. आई थिंक इट इज बेटर टू नॉट टू स्पीक ऑन द इशू. नंबर वन. नंबर टू इज दैट पूजनी भागवत जी ने जो बात कही है, जो कल्चरल इंडिपेंडेंस की बात कही है, एंड दिस इज द ट्रू फैक्ट ऑफ द हिस्ट्री ऑफ द कंट्री, कि भाई पोस्ट इंडिपेंडेंस जब हमें 1947 में जो राजनीतिक आज़ादी मिली, उसके बाद सांस्कृतिक आजादी तो वास्तव में भगवान श्री राम के मंदिर की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा के बाद ही हिंदुओं को मिली है ना जी। क्योंकि जिस तरह से कांग्रेस ने स्वाधीनता के बाद में 60 सालों तक जिस तरह से हिंदुओं को गुलाम बना के रखा, हिंदू मान्यताओं को दबा के रखा, हिंदुओं को, हिंदू पूज्य संतों को और भगवा को जिस तरह से आतंकवाद,
मगर भारत में तो हर कम्युनिटी रहती है विनोद बंसल जी।
हाँ, तो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑल कम्युनिटी, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द इंडिपेंडेंस ऑफ द हिंदू कम्युनिटी और द मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द कंट्री।
ओके,
आप देखिए कि मुस्लिम अपीजमेंट की पॉलिसी के कारण जो है ना, ये कांग्रेस ने हमेशा से आतंकवादियों को
we'll get in उदित राज जी, but let me first get in वारिस पठान जी। He's still there with us। वारिस पठान जी, आप रिस्पॉन्ड करेंगे?
इनको क्या रिस्पॉन्ड करे, ये देश का बंटवारा करना चाहते हैं ये लोग तो देश का भाईचारा खत्म करना चाह रहे, हिंदू मुसलमान की राजनीति करना चाहते, नफरत फैलाना चाहते, संविधान का अपमान करना चाहते, फ्रीडम फाइटरों का अपमान कर रहे, जो लोगों ने जाने गंवा दी, जो शहीद हो गए देश की आजादी के लिए, उनका अपमान करना चाहते, उनका अपमान कर रहे हैं ये लोग। तो इनको क्या जवाब?
Vinod Bansal is saying, however, Varis Pathan ji, that your party only stands for the rights of the Muslims, not for the entire nation.
We stand for the rights of all those people who have been betrayed by any political party.
Why the name of your party is
पार्टी का नाम ही, पार्टी के नाम में ही लिखा है।
तो क्या हुआ? पार्टी के नाम में अकाली दल, अकल तक लिखा है, शिवसेना है। तो क्या शिवसेना के साथ ये लोग साथी में नहीं थे? शिवसेना के साथ तो आज भी गले लगाने को तैयार है। तब कुछ नहीं होता, पार्टी का नाम नहीं है, इनको बहाना है। ये देश के अंदर सिर्फ और सिर्फ नफरत फैला रहे हैं, नफरत की राजनीति कर रहे हैं, ध्रुवीकरण कर रहे हैं, पोलराइजेशन कर रहे हैं, जो देश की डेमोक्रेसी के लिए बहुत खराब है। संविधान का गला घोट रहे हैं लोग रात दिन, और अभी यहाँ आके बड़े बड़े भाषण दे रहे, रजाकार थे चले गए, वफादार वारिस पठान आज यहाँ बैठे और तुम्हारे को जवाब दे रहे हैं बराबर बैठ के, और आपको इस तरह से अल्फाज इस्तेमाल करना के मस्जिद को खोद के मंदिर क्यों ढूंढ रहे हो? क्या जरूरत थी खुदाई करने की? क्या जरूरत है हर जगह जाके खोदने की?
मगर उस टाइम पे तो वारिस पठान जी, आपने मोहन भागवत जी का बड़ा साथ दिया था जब उन्होंने वो स्टेटमेंट किया था। आज आपके लिए वही विलेन है। मगर वारिस पठान जी, विनोद बंसल जी बने रहिए। आई वांट टू कम बैक टू यू, बस बने रहिए। लेट मी गेट इन अ वर्ड फ्रॉम उदित राज जी। द कांग्रेस पार्टी विच सेज दैट दे आर द वंस हु लेड द फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल ऑफ इंडिया, तो उनकी भी आवाज सुन लेते हैं। उदित राज जी, आप बताइए, हाउ डू यू वेन?
व्हाट इज योर क्वेश्चन?
Udit Raj ji, I would like your first reaction to what Mohan Bhagwat has said, that true independence of India only came on the day of Pran Pratishtha. Do you agree or disagree?
That means he condemns 1947 freedom movement. He abhors constitution. He abhors democracy. And of course, all those who framed the Constitution, including Dr. Ambedkar, that they have done nothing. That was not the freedom. India was not free. That is why we say that Constitution is in danger. इससे अच्छा कोई प्रमाण नहीं है कहने का।
मगर उदित राज जी, उन्होंने बोला है कि ट्रू इंडिपेंडेंस, पॉलिटिकल इंडिपेंडेंस हो गई थी 1947 में। बोले ट्रू इंडिपेंडेंस when there was a renaissance of the spiritualism of India.
Now you have clarified it. Now you have clarified it that of course he is saying about other freedom. What is that? Is that cultural freedom you mean?
I wouldn't mean that, because I have not. I'm not the one who made that statement. And you've heard. Do you want to hear what exactly Mohan Bhagwat has said, the RSS chief? We can play that out for you. Udit Raj ji, आप सुन लीजिए. I'll listen to what he has said verbatim, so that there is nothing lost in the translation. This exactly is what RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat had said. Listen in. I'll just come back to you as well as Rahul Ishwar, who's also joining us.
अनेक शतकों से परचक्र झेलने वाले भारत के सच्चे स्वतंत्रता की प्रतिष्ठा उस दिन हो गई। स्वतंत्रता थी, प्रतिष्ठित नहीं थी।
आपने सुन लिया उदित राज जी, those were his exact words.
But indirectly he is attacking that freedom also. He is condemning that freedom also. And what does it mean? That it was not true freedom. So what happened? He condemns constitution. He doesn't own constitution.
Okay.
He doesn't own democracy. That one and the same. Indirectly he is saying same thing.
So you're saying indirectly he is against the independence that India achieved. Rahul Ishwar, would you like to come in? Rahul Ishwar, what are your thoughts?
Two quick submissions. One, RSS itself was started by Pujaniya Hedgewarji, who was a part of freedom movement, and he went into jail listening to Mahatma Gandhi's call. Second, Pujaniya Sarsanchalak Mohan Bhagawatji is talking about cultural freedom. Please understand in the context. He has always taken a Gandhian line. He has always taken a moderate line. Mohan Bhagawatji has been viciously attacked from far right for his Gandhian positions, for his moderate positions. He has consistently said we shouldn't dig for shivling under every mosque. He is a person who is a moderate, responsible person. He is saying with pride that we got cultural independence because it's a matter of fact that we were slaves for centuries of British, of Dutch, of Portuguese. So he's saying we got a cultural independence because even after independence we had this Nehruvian secularism idea ruling us. But we have gained through Hindu Astha plus pluralism and respect for every religion. And Varis Bhai, can I please ask you one simple question? Mohan Bhagawatji has always reached out to every community, including your Muslim community, building bridges. Please at least respect him for the good work he does. And he's always pointing out positive things. Even the ultra-right is very offended with Mohan Bhagawatji for the DNA statement, for the Bhaichara statement, for we are all one statement. Please understand in the context, and he has mentioned or clearly or explicitly or implicitly.
But Varis Pathan was earlier saying, Rahul Ishwar, Varis Pathan, you must have heard of, AIMIM had said, Prime Minister also goes to the Red Fort to hoist the Tiranga. It's an insult to that as well.
Absolutely, yes. No, Madam, please, Varis Pathanji, please listen. That's political freedom. That political freedom is definitely there. Mahatma Gandhi and the great freedom independence movement won us. But the Hindu Astha, we have been subjugated for centuries altogether. There is a resurgence in the form of Ram Mandir. And please remember, he has clearly put a limit to. He said, please don't provoke issues like Ram Mandir space everywhere. So at least respect him for that. And he has consistently taken, it is not one-off, consistently taken Gandhian positions of building bridges. Please respect people for the good work he does. You can disagree with him, absolutely no issue, but please respect the human being who is taking continuous hit from our own ultra-right wingers for taking a moderate stand.
So you're making the distinction between the political independence as has Mohan Bhagwat. However, he's not used the term of a cultural independence, but that's what Rahul Ishwar has said that Mohan Bhagwat had implied with his statement. Thank you so much for joining us, Rahul Ishwar. With that, more breaking news which is coming in. There are, of course, reactions now pouring in after the statement came in from the RSS chief. Now, Sena Uddhav Thackeray has trained its guns at Mohan Bhagwat. In fact, the party has targeted the RSS chief, saying that his assertion is wrong, drawing independence link is completely unacceptable, and that Bhagwat is not the creator of the Samvidhan. INDIA, of course, is something that the Uddhav Sena is part of. Listen in to Sanjay Rao.
देखिए, आरएसएस के सरसंघ चालक ये एक सम्मानीय व्यक्ति है जरूर, लेकिन वो संविधान के निर्माता नहीं है। ये देश के कानून नहीं बनाएंगे और न कानून वो बदलेंगे। रामलल्ला इस देश में हजारों लाखों साल से है और रामलल्ला के लिए पहले भी आंदोलन हमने किए हैं और करते रहेंगे। लेकिन आप रामलल्ला के नाम पर राजनीति मत करिए, तभी देश सच मायने में स्वतंत्र होगा।
Well, let me go across to Pradeep. Pradeep, the statement by the RSS chief really has stirred the entire political corridors. Now we have several of the opposition reactions coming in saying, we always say, democracy khatre mein hai, constitution khatre mein hai.
See, Meghna, I'll try to explain what actually Mohan Bhagwat was trying to convey when he gave this kind of a statement. Because rightly he said that it was in 1947 that India was able to break shackles of slavery, and finally they got independence from Britishers, and that was a political freedom. Because still the mindset continued to remain shackled, because even after having a constitution, the constitution was not followed in full spirit, and there had been, India has faced also a cultural invasion from time to time, and this culture meant what India had been facing. So there was a kind of a cultural slavery, because we have seen that it was only selective approach, only certain people were appeased, and we saw that we had a road called, that is what he did not say, but actually what the people are saying, that there was a road like Aurangzeb Mar, the person who had been imposing jizya and who had been responsible for converting Hindus to Islam and forcibly, and they had a road for him, but they did not have a space for Ram Lalla, for which the people had been fighting, because they had a Astha associated with it. It was a deliberate attempt. They wanted to bury the Sanskriti, heritage and culture of of Hindus, and that is what actually, after the Pran Pratishtha consecration of the temple, that now that mindset that was shackled, shackles have been removed, those chains have been broken, and finally now people can think, yes, Hindus too have a right, their lives too matter, their Sanskriti, their sanskar also matter. So that's one of the reasons that he's saying that we got a kind of a cultural freedom, and after the consecration of Ram Temple, that's why he wants that day to be celebrated, a Pratishtha Davadesh Day. So he says that it was the mindset that was shackled because constitution was not followed in full spirit. Had the constitution been followed in spirit, that means each and every religion, sect, culture had a right to follow their faith properly, but it was only one particular...
So there is a larger, deeper thought behind the statements which were made by Mohan Bhagwat. It was the renaissance of Indian Astha, of India's history, as well as the cultural history that we have always felt shackled under the colonial rule. Thank you so much, Pradeep Datta, for joining us. This, of course, is going to be one of our top focus stories here on Times Now.